The Werehog is in Sonic Cross Worlds, but not many people know what he is. Sega did a horrible job telling us about the Werehog with that website that they posted a couple months ago. It's just so much work to read. No one's gonna read it. No one knows what the Werehog is. That's why I'm here today. I'm gonna tell you about that one time a couple years ago Sonic fought the god of destruction and darkness and saved the Earth from annihilation. It was a pretty inconvenient set of events. Let's get into it. The origin of the god of destruction and darkness, Dark Gaia, was created from the core of a star. It is the embodiment of nature's destructiveness. Its sole purpose is to destroy Earth, to be restored by his polar opposite, Light Gaia, also made in the core of a star. It takes millions of years for Dark Gaia to gather its destructive power inside the Earth's core, as well as Light Gaia. Light Gaia restores the Earth after Dark Gaia destroys it, and he also rests in the Earth's core. Eggman finds out about Dark Gaia and Light Gaia, and how every couple million years they destroy the Earth and then revive the Earth. So he falls under the assumption that if he can find a way to control Dark Gaia, he can break and rebuild the Earth to create his Eggman land, which he always loves to do. So he tricks Super Sonic into this little doohickey thing, and he extracts the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic, using the Chaos Energy to shoot a laser into the Earth, awakening Dark Gaia. But it's too early. It hasn't been the time interval needed for Dark Gaia to become the all-powerful god of destruction. Instead, Dark Gaia disperses his energy across the Earth in the form of these little minions, these little monster dark creature things. Some of his energy is dispersed into Sonic, cursing him at night, making him transform into a Werehog, which is why we have Sonic the Werehog. Sonic, in the daytime now, is a hedgehog again, and he finds Light Gaia, unknowingly. Light Gaia has memory loss because of the lack of power due to the early awakening. Light Gaia has no memory of what Dark Gaia is, who he is, what his name is, what he's supposed to do. So Sonic volunteers to try and help Light Gaia get his memory back. Going for a stroll in Apotos, Sonic figures out that Light Gaia really likes ice cream. Specifically, Apotos' signature chocolate chip cream sundae supreme. So upon Light Gaia having a whole epiphany over this sundae, Sonic decides to name him Chip because he has to name him something. So from this point onwards, Light Gaia is Chip. Sonic and Chip, they travel around the world to find these Gaia temples. Sonic has the 7 Chaos Emeralds still, but they're drained of all their energy because they were used by Eggman to shoot that massive laser, so they're pretty useless right now. There are these Gaia temples that are scattered around the world, and they have the power to restore energy to Chaos Emeralds. So Chip and Sonic, they set out across the world to find these Gaia temples, defeat all of the minions and also Eggman from time to time to restore power to the Chaos Emeralds. Every time Sonic and Chip go to a Gaia temple to revive power to a Chaos Emerald, not only does that portion of the continent get reinserted back into place, but also Light Gaia regains some of his memory. A long sequence of that, a whole game later, they power all 7 Chaos Emeralds with all 7 Gaia temples, and Light Gaia is fully aware of what he is now. So he's like, hey Sonic, I'm gonna go fight Dark Gaia now, thanks for your help. And Sonic's like, no, you're not gonna do that without me, cause I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. So, Sonic and Light Gaia, they travel to the Earth's core to go fight Dark Gaia. Light Gaia creates the Gaia Colossus, which is like the Power Rangers Megazord combination of all 7 Gaia temples with the Chaos Emeralds to create this giant mecha thing. Light Gaia powers it, and Sonic aids him in basically throwing hands with Dark Gaia. And they weaken him momentarily, until Dark Gaia retrieves all the power from the minions around the globe, and also Sonic, and then he becomes perfect at Dark Gaia, reaching his full power. The big mistake there was taking Sonic's curse away from him. So now, free of the curse, he channels the energy of the 7 Chaos Emeralds on the Gaia Colossus and becomes Super Sonic, and fights perfect Dark Gaia, whilst Light Gaia aids it by distracting it and occasionally throwing hands.
Leave it to me!
They beat Perfect Dark Gaia, and he returns back to the Earth's core because he's too weak anymore to fulfill his destiny of earthly destruction. So, like Gaia, thanks Sonic, and then Sonic, being unconscious, is sent back to the surface, and like Gaia returns back to his slumber because all balance is restored. Sonic wakes up, returns back to his life with Tails, and that's about it. That's Sonic Unleashed. I really rushed that video. That's Sonic Unleashed in a nutshell, I guess I would say. That's why the Werehog exists, that's who Dark Gaia is, that's who Light Gaia is, and I really hope that Sega can remaster this game, because in my opinion, this is the best Sonic game to release. Not even a question for me. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. If you guys know about Sonic Unleashed, you should tell me. This game be remastered? I think it should. If they can remaster Sonic Colors, they can do it to Sonic Unleashed. That's just my mindset. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Have a good one. Peace out.